I grew up in Cornwall, and I've been asked to sort of talk about games that we played that no one else. The game we used to play was Rara in the Dark. The object of the game was to get into the parents' bedroom and jump onto the bed, but the other people were trying to stop you, and they jump out and go Rah! And that's why it was called Rara in the Dark. And it was very exciting when we were little. We were probably only about 6, 7, 8 years old, but it was very exciting.
My name's Robin, and I'm from Canada. We often played Capture the Flag when I was a kid, and we'd play this in the forest with large groups of friends or school groups. My favorite part about it was the fact that you were always playing with a team and you weren't alone. So it was competitive, but there was also a lot of team building, and yeah, I have a lot of great memories.
I'm Ankita from New Delhi in India.
I'm Satwik, I'm from Calcutta, I'm from India as well.
Kabaddi, it's a very Indian game. I don't know if it's played in any other country or not, and it's a team game that's played outdoors. There are 2 teams. I don't know the exact details, but one person from one team has to catch at least one person from another team, and there's something he has to hold his breath and say kabaddi, 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 and if he loses his breath then he's out, and if he manages to touch one person and then come back to his pavilion without being caught by the...
There's a boundary which you have to cross the boundary and then touch the person and come back without being touched by anybody else, and then if you are able to do that you score a point.
Yeah.
So
Langdi Tang, in that one person hops on only one leg, and that person has to catch other people, and the other people can move only in a restricted area.
My name is Lesedi, and I'm from South Africa, from a city called Johannesburg. When I was a little girl, the games that I used to play, or that I really enjoyed, was a game called Diketo. And Diketo, I don't know what the English word is, but what would happen is you would draw a circle in the sand, and then you'd put a bunch of stones inside the sand, and then you'd keep another stone in your hand. And then what you do is you throw the stone up and pull the other stones out and catch it. And then what you would have to do is then push all the other stones back, but leave one stone out and catch the other stone. And then that's how you get points. If you don't catch a stone, then you don't get a point. Or if you leave more than one stone out, then you don't get a point. And then the other person goes. Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Daruma-san ga koronda. First of all, we have to choose one Oni. Oni is a kind of Japanese devil. And Oni can't see behind, and the other friends, how can I say, we had a long distance, and some friends here, and if Oni say Daruma-san ga koronda and see them, and they have to Daruma-san ga koronda and stop it. Yeah, like if some friends like this, they have to stop them like this, and if this yeah, girl or boy is shaking, and if Oni notice that, Oni call her or his name, and he has to, how can I say, friend of Oni, yeah, and like that.
I'll describe you one game. We call it Rounders. It's sort of a spin-off of American baseball game. We use this a piece of either wood or a long branch or whatever we can find, and use this in a tennis ball. And then normally we have a similar setup as a baseball, but the way the game play is normally at least we need around 10 people, 5 aside, and one will be the pitcher and one will hitter, but there's no catcher at the back. And then when you hit it, you got a home run if you hit it too far away, or make one round and get one score. It's very different because there was no, electronic games back then. There's no PS3, so everything is outdoor. So it's very different. We do miss it. We used to look at the kids, nowadays all playing inside and no more outdoor games. Everything is all indoors, and come to think about it, yeah, we do miss this kind of feelings, excitement,